I've been using the polyendtracker with Reason a little bit over the past month or so and really enjoying it. I used to use Reason a lot back in the day when it first came out. And I bought the first few versions and then eventually moved to Ableton Live and just kind of stuck with Live. I've always really enjoyed the Reason devices, all the synths and everything about it. It's just a lot of fun to use, and it actually kind of got me into understanding hardware a bit more. So what I thought I would do is hook up the polyendtracker to Reason and kind of create an ambient jungle track here. And I just want to kind of quickly go over, what's involved with this. So let's go ahead and see how this is set up here. We go to Reason, Preferences, and then in the Preferences, we see that over in the Sync menu here, that tracker is selected for bus A. You can have it on any bus if you have multiple devices, but I just have one device right now, one Midi device, and so it's going to show up in bus A. And then for control surfaces, what you want to do is you want to make sure that this is disabled. When you select it in here, it may automatically enable it here. You want to disable that. What this does is it kind of enables this for easy Midi input, which is just kind of a feature in Reason that allows you to get up and running with a Midi device. We're going to go ahead and disable the easy Midi input. So we can close out of preferences here. And when you open the rack up, and I'm going to share this project with everyone along with the tracker project. So after you have it set in preferences, you go to the top of the rack here in the hardware interface section and you click on advanced Midi. And this allows you to select which bus you want to have control your devices. And right now we have it set to bus A because that's what we had the tracker set to. You can see the name right here. And what you can do here is you can route any Midi data from the tracker to a certain device in Reason. So MIDI channel 1 is going to my amen break, MIDI channel 2 to the ride cymbal, 3 is going to a second amen break that's pitched up higher, 4 is going to an 808 bass, channel 6 is going to a Kong device that's controlling just kind of one-shot effects sounds. Channel 7 is going to a pad, channel 8 is going to a kind of a string and atmospheric sound. And so what we'll do is just go over this really quick here. This is either just my master effects, and just so everyone knows, I'm using stock effects here except for this device right here, this RX950. This is a device that emulates Akai S950, the filters, and kind of the converter. It's definitely something to look into. And these are all, these M-Class devices in this Audiomatic, these are stock devices as well. So moving down here, we have this mixing device. This utility. This is basically just a 14-channel mixer. And MIDI channel 1 is going to Dr. Octorex, which controls the first amen break, and this is just your basic one here. And the cool thing about Dr. Octorex is you can select each slice here, and it allows you to kind of pitch up each slice, which is pretty great. Sometimes people just will pitch up the whole thing, and that sounds fine if that's what you're into. Sometimes I like going in here and just kind of pitching up, certain slices either up or down, and trying to get a little bit more of a unique sound. So yeah, that's pretty cool. And then this one is also going through an RX950. I use the RX950 all the time. And also that has the a compressor for the amen and ride. And this Kong here is for the ride cymbal. Pretty basic stuff. And then I have a Maelstrom here. This is generating the kind of atmospheric pad sound. And the cool thing, another cool thing about Reason is even though the polyendtracker can send chords now, MIDI chords, Reason actually has like a chord player. So if you add this player device to it, you can set up a scale and send single notes and have it kind of turn into a 4-note chord. However you have this set up, it'll keep it in key. It makes it really kind of fun to come up with chord progressions. And then down here, this is my 808 bass sound. This 808 bass sound is from Jungle Warfare Volume 1. It's like I think at this point 25 years old. It's been used probably millions of times, but I love it, and it's a great sound, and it's fun to use, and it never gets old for me. Attached to this is a little device, and this is a free device, but this basically just transposes MIDI notes up or down an octave or a semitone. And the only reason I had this set up is because when I use a tracker, I don't want to have, if I want to get some low notes, I don't want to have to like kind of mess with the keypad on the tracker. I can kind of, if I want to have, a C1 on this, I can just hit C2 on the tracker. So it's just a little nice feature in Reason. And then down here I have this, this is kind of creating the nature sounds and the string sounds. This is this is a combinator. A combinator in Reason is just kind of a collection of a bunch of devices. This was designed by New Atlantis Audio. This is from a Reason refill that I bought a while ago. But yeah, that I won't be able to include this in the project file because it's not really royalty free or anything. So you can replace this sound with any kind of string sound from Europa or something. There's millions of awesome sounds that you can pull out of Reason, and this is just a high pitched aim and break. And then down here I have just some one shot effects. And then up here I just have some sound effects. This is a great patch for this stock reverb unit, this drum ambience patch. It's great. I think it sounds awesome. And then the echo is a really cool delay unit. This is stock as well, but I don't think this is available in the intro version. I'm pretty sure this is only available in standard or suite. And then this is just so I could, when I record the audio, when I record the song. But what I'll do is I'll include this project file, and you can hook it up with a tracker, and you can kind of mess around with it. Yeah, that's kind of all there is to it.